on City News at 6.
Proper training is one of the keys to living a rewarding and productive life, and an organization in Toronto is giving people just that, with some hands-on computer experience. The goal of the Charity Association Network is to help those in need by providing them with a way to educate themselves. There are several community computer centers in Toronto, but the organization hopes to expand to 25 or 30 more. Okay, now tell me about this map. You've got a number of different colored pins, and you can explain the significance.
Yes, this is the number of charities that we support in the Greater Toronto areas. If you see a blue one, that's churches and food banks, you know, actual groups that have pantry programs where they come in and they pick up food on a weekly or a couple of times a week. We have our children's breakfast and snack programs, which happen to be the red ones, so we help with the kids with the schools who have a special breakfast and snack program, and they would come here and they would get their supplies from us.
Yeah.
If you look at the green ones, there are youth programs. They can be after school homework clubs, they can be sport clubs where we provide them with drinks and again snacks or other support like basketballs or whatever else that the organization needs that we try to assist with.
Yeah.
The yellow ones are our hostels,
Yeah.
and then all the white ones are the learning centers that we have in the Toronto area. We're going to go to the 13 neighborhoods where people have trouble, either because they can't get to the food bank, because they have part-time work.
So you've identified the need, and you'll go into that specific area.
Into the area.
Yeah.
And we're going to go where we have our centers, so they already know about us, so we're going to follow it in with the food bank truck right in behind it, at least once a week.
Do you want to take a look at the warehouse?
Absolutely.
All right, you'll be the tour guide. What do we have here?
This is an 18,000 square foot facility out here.
18,000 square feet. And where does this stuff come from?
It comes from various donors. We have like Unilever, that's a big supporter of us.
Yeah.
We have Bix, Pickles, E.D. Smith, some major corporations. We have some of what, when I first started out, it's called smaller players, but they're not really, because any donation you get, whether it's a skid of product or 5 boxes of product, each one is equally important to the scheme of things.
From here, where does it go? Does it go to various agencies who then dispense it to people in need?
Our nonprofits, our charities are all nonprofits, and they either run like pantry programs, breakfast, school, and snack programs, and we give it to them in order for them to give it out to what they do within the community. There's such a magnitude of stuff that we get in here now compared to what we did, say, 2 years ago.
These people down here, what are they sorting?
They're sorting the product.
Let's go down and take a look.
These ladies here, I believe they're getting the hot chocolate. This is hot chocolate that we had donated, but we've had to label the ingredients.
Yeah.
So we make up the labels, and then they will put the labels on, and then they repackage it.
Great. And so it goes out specifically boxed to certain agencies.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
We have been able to take people from within here and either get them jobs or take them and be able to utilize them somewhere.
And you've seen the success stories?
Yeah.
You get people coming back saying, gee, you know, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been able to do this or this or this.
We had letters.
Yeah.
We have them bringing their babies in, you know, this is our family.
And at the same time, there's probably people with skills that you can use. You can say, you know, we have somebody here who needs to learn this skill. You have the knowledge, so you kind of pair them up together. And
not only that, but it's Canadian skills that they end up getting. And so they can say to a prospective employer who always says, but you haven't worked in Canada, and they can turn around and say, yes, we have. And here we go. And a reference will come out from us. Now, that's providing that the job has been satisfactory to us.
So they've gotten over that hurdle. That's great.
It's also about respect.
Respect for people who are down and out.
Down and out, it's just
Because they're people too, right?
Well, but, you know, the old saying, but for the grace of God, there would go you and I were a step
You know,
away from it.
it's amazing how many people are in a position where they're just 1 or 2 steps away from being in the street. And we've heard that time and time again.
Paychecks away.
Yep.
What's amazing is that from the actual workstations themselves right
Yeah.
through to the donated actual goods, the computerware, the keyboards, mouses, cords, all these goods then get packaged up. So from chairs to printers and multi-purpose fax machines, this is where the computer center component of the charity's work really comes together. And of course, last but not least, if I can just get these particular programs are learning on how to use your home PC. People come in and they want to learn more about how to use a computer, right down to learning how to use PowerPoint or perhaps even Microsoft Engineering. They get this courseware for free. And
So this is for people basically who are approaching a computer probably for the first time.
That's right.
And they need the basic skills. How do I log on? How do I boot up? And
Absolutely. You've got people anywhere from 8 years of age to 80 years of age who are literally turning on a computer for the first time in their life.
Yeah.
And so the computer centers are well equipped with the donated goods, the actual courseware, for people to learn on how to use them.
great. Thank you very much for the tour. Appreciate it.
Thank you for taking the time.
Thank